Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss one of the problem from your cash book, in which we are going to solve a 3-column cash book problem, or you can say triple column cash book. You will find this question in your Telugu Academy textbook, page number 156, question number 12. As you can see, there are 12 columns. While preparing the triple column cash book, date, particulars, LF number, discount allowed in rupees, cash and bank, date, particulars, LF, discount received, cash and bank. So whenever the cash comes in, write the reason here why the cash comes in on debit side, and whenever the cash goes out, you have to write the reason here why cash is going out. Is a simple trick. While because we are going with the online classes, so that I have prepared this trick to you for the better understanding. Here we are going to discuss the problem number 12 on page number 156. Let's see what the questionnaire has asked us in this question. Prepare 3-column cash book from the following transaction: 2019 March 1st, cash in hand, cash at bank 4,900, 5,000. So 2019 March 1st to balance brought down how much cash in hand? 4,900 and 5,000. 4,900 and 5,000 cash in hand, cash at bank. Brought down the balances, and right here two balance brought down 4,900 and 5,000 cash and bank respectively. Deposited cash into bank. As soon as you deposit the cash into bank, there is a contra entry. As soon as you withdraw the cash from bank, there is a contra entry for office purpose only. So here you are depositing the cash into bank, means it's a cost contra entry. Deposit cash into bank to cash account by bank account. The contra entry shortcut here is, what is the date? Date is 3rd of March to cash account in LF, write C, don't write anything in cash. Yes, here 2019 March 3rd by bank account, don't write anything in bank. So whenever you are writing the contra entry, if you are writing cash here, write the amount in bank. If you are writing bank here, then write the amount in cash. How much? 3,000 rupees is given here. So you have written two cash account here, write the amount in bank. 3,000 you are writing bank here, write the amount here in cash, 3,000. Sales. If you sell something, or if you sold goods, you will get some cash. If you are receiving the cash, write on a debit side. So date 6th to sales account. How much? 9,800 is given. 9,800. Next. Receive check from Reddy. Here you need to be very careful while receiving the check. As soon as you receive the check, keep in mind that are you depositing the check on the same date or any other date. So here in this transaction, it has mentioned that receive a check from Reddy 2,500 and nothing is mentioned. So it means that he is not deposited the check yet. He yet to be deposit the check. So when he is depositing, let's see the other transactions here. On date 18th, he has deposited the check, which means he has received a check on 10th, and the same check he has deposited on 18th. Is this the both date same? No. He received, Reddy received check on 10th and deposited on 18th. So this entry, date 18th entry, this entry is going to be contra entry. this entry is going to be contra entry because he has received a check on one date and deposited on another date. This another date entry is going to be contra entry, and the date on which he has received the check is not a contra entry. So this is how you are going to write the contra entry when the check is received and deposited on any other date. Let's see the date 10th entry. Receive a check from Reddy on date 10th. If you are receiving, write here to Reddy's account, no contra entry, as you are receiving the check but you are depositing on any other date. So which means that you should not write the amount in bank column, but you have to write in a cash column. How much? 2,500 rupees. 2,500. You are receiving check here but not writing in bank column. Why? Because the same check you are depositing on date very next date or any other date. That is why you are receiving check, although you have to write the amount in cash column because you are not depositing on same date. On date 14th, commission received 500 rupees. You are receiving the cash in the name of commission. Date 14th, to commission account 500 rupees. Here paid to Vamshi 1600, discount received 400. You are paying the cash. If you are paying the cash, right on a credit side, you are paying to Vamshi on date 16th by Vamshi account or Vamshi's account. How much you are paying? 1600 and 400 rupees in the name of discount received. 1600 you have paid. Yes. Here on date 18th, the check received on date 10th by Reddy is going to be deposited. He received on date 10th, now he is depositing, which means cash deposited into bank, which means paid into bank. For this, the contra entry will be to cash by bank. So what is the date here? Date 18th. To cash account. How much? You should not write in cash. Here on date 18th by bank account. It is donated by C because it's a contra entry. It is also a contra entry. Simultaneously you have to write in debit and credit. Simultaneously in the sense immediately after writing to cash here, write as soon as possible by bank here. Simultaneously in both sides, contra entry comes on both sides, debit side as well as on credit side. Every contra entry, each and every contra entry completed when you are going to deposit on date 18th here on debit side as well and credit side. Now your contra entry is complete, but you have to write the amount. Amount is not mentioned here. So how much? On date 10th the check Reddy received 2,500 rupees. You have to take the same amount, 2,500 here, 2,500. Here also you should not write in bank. You are writing bank here, so write cash 2,500. As soon as you are writing cash here, write the amount in bank. As soon as you are writing the bank, write the amount in cash. Why? Because it's a contra entry. Yes. Paid for transport. You are paying cash, your cash goes out date 20th. How much you are paying? 600 rupees. Next is receive cash from Srikanth 4,700, discount allowed 300. Receive cash from Srikanth. What is the date here? 22nd. To Srikanth account, discount allowed is 300. How much? 4,700 rupees in the name of cash. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. If you are withdrawing the amount for office use from bank, which means it's a contra entry. So for this contra entry, cash withdrawn from bank for office use, answer is to bank by cash. What is the date? 24th. To bank account, here date 24th, by, simultaneously you have to write it, contra entry, by cash account. It's a contra entry, donate with C. If you are writing bank, you have to write the amount in cash column. How much? 2,000 rupees here. It's a contra entry. If you are writing cash, write the amount in bank, not in cash. How much? 2,000 rupees. Paid to Shyam, 2,100 rupees is discount. If you are paying the amount to Shyam, date 27th, by Shyam's account, how much you are receiving the discount here? 100 rupees you are receiving in the name of discount received, and 2,000 rupees is the amount. Last transaction, purchase stationery and paid through debit card. Whenever you are paying through debit card, Amazon Pay, Google Pay or any other mobile application, it is related to bank. If you are having sufficient amount in your bank account, then only you are able to pay through debit card. Debit card is nothing but your ATM card. So if you are paying through with your ATM card, which means you are having some amount in your account. If you are having amount in your bank account, then only you are allowed to use your debit card. Let us say, for example, you are having 10,000 rupees of amount in your bank, but you have done the shopping of rupees 15,000. Then how can it is possible to pay through debit card? It is highly impossible. You can pay only 10,000 because you are having 10,000 rupees only in your bank, and you have done the shopping for 15,000, which is more than your balance. So if you are having sufficient balance in your account, then you are allowed to pay that, which means Google Pay, Amazon Pay, Paytm or any other application, internet banking or through debit card. If you are paying means it is related to bank. The amount is going to be minus from your bank. So here the last transaction is purchase stationery and paid through debit card. So you have purchased the stationery, your cash goes out. 31st, buy stationery, by stationery account, and you are paying through debit card. Debit card is related to your bank. So how much amount you have paid? 1,200 rupees, 1,200. This is how you are going to write your transactions. Now let's see the calculations. After writing all the transactions, let's start the calculation. Debit side cash, how much? Let's see in the working notes. Here I am doing for you. The cash is debit side cash. This is debit side cash. How much is the value? 4,900, 9,800, 2,500, 500, 4,700, 2,000. $34, 9 at 17, 17 plus 27, 27 plus 7, 34, carry 3, 24,400 is the debit side cash total. Let's see the credit side cash total. Credit side cash. 3,000, 1,600, 2,500, 600, 2,000. 6, 6, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, carry 1, 2 to 4 plus 1, 5, 6, 9. 9,700 is the credit side cash. Now tell me which side is greater cash value. Here on debit side the total is 24,400. Here the total is 9,700. Obviously 24,400 is the highest value. So write on both sides. Here on cash 24,400. Here on debit side cash, right here also 24,400. Now from the highest value minus the lowest value, what is the highest value? 24,400. Out of this 24,400 minus 9,700. Minus 9,700. How much it would be? So here from 24,400 minus 9,700, 0, 0, here it is 3, 14, 14 minus 7, 7, here 1, 13, 13 minus 9, if 13 minus 9 is 4, here 14,700 is your cash answer. So what is the answer means 14,700. How you are going to write? The last date is 31st March by balance carry down how much? 14,700. Now let's do with the bank as well. So the what is the total of bank means here 5,000 plus 3,000, 8,000, 8,000 plus 2,000, 10,000, 10,500 here, and here 3,200. 10,500 is the debit side bank and 3,200 is the credit side bank. Now tell me which one is highest? Obviously the debit side bank total or bank balance is highest, which is nothing but 10,500. So you have to write on both side 10,500. Out of this 10,500 rupees minus this 3,200. Let's do it here so that we can get the answer. 10,500 minus 3,200. 5 minus 2, 3. 10 minus 3, 7. 7,300 is your bank answer. So how you are going to write? Here by balance carry down already you have written 7,300 is your bank answer. So from this 10,500 minus 3,200 you will get 7,300. Here transfer the balance on the very next date 2019 1st April to balance brought down. How much? 14,700 is the balance of cash and 7,300 is the balance of bank. Now what is the total of discount allowed is nothing but 300 rupees here. Total of discount received is 500. This is how you are going to solve the problem. Hope you understood. We'll continue in the next upcoming online classes. Thank you.